Hi, hello, namaste, friends. I hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to Scube TV. Today we have a promotional show about a special international dance performance called Sivapadam. But before that, I would like to say that arts and dance performances, music performances all over the world have given us so much stress relief during this pandemic times. So this is also one of such show, and we have joining with us Mrs. Vani Gundlapalli garu, who has done the concept and the execution of this Sivapadam. She is a talented director and organizer of Indian music, dance, and cultural shows in USA, India, and Singapore for 15 plus years. We also have joining with us Mrs. Pragya Dasgupta ji, who's a Kathak dancer, teacher, and founder of Tarana Dance Academy in USA. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Vani ji, please tell us about this Sivapadam.
Thank you, Bhavana ji, and good morning and good evening, everyone. Sivapadam is written by Dr. Brahmasri Dr. Shanmukh Sarma garu. I'm sure a lot of people know him as a profound speaker, and we are really blessed with wonderful skills on Indian Vedas and his Upanishads and Puranas and epics. And Dr. Shanmukh Sarma garu started his spiritual journey in his childhood with the aim of protecting the Vedas, Parampara and Sanatana Dharma. He is always emphasized that the Sanatana Dharma is how important to follow everyone, and his speeches really connecting to these situations and these generations and next generation also. That's why all Puranas, we don't have time to read all of them at one time, and that's why he is full of knowledge. And he can give those essence, how to connect all those for us at the situation. That's why that's why he's earned the title of Samanvaya Saraswati. Means like he can gather everything in our epics and Upanishads and give those to our this generation and next generation. Give the confidence and using our epics and Puranas. And he is emphasizing a lot of Bharati Sanatana Dharma, and a lot of his discourses tells us how to we keep that our Dharma. And he started Rishi Pitam Trust. That trust does a lot of Sanatana Dharma activities. And then one of his, my favorite, it's close to my heart, is Sivapadam. He wrote 1,000 plus songs on Shiva. And we are very fortunate. We know all Vagayakaras like Annamaya, Ramadas, Satya, Saint Tyagaraja. He is the modern day of Vagayakara. That's what we think. And he wrote 1,000 plus songs on Sivapadam and Lord Shiva. That is what Sivapadam, and he expressed when it is young age how Tyagaraja expressed bhakti on Lord Narayana. He expressed his bhakti on Shiva. Every song is a story of Shiva. That's why all children are able to connect very fast. And each song describes Shiva story. And that is about Dr. Brahmasri Dr. Shanmukh Sarma garu, and we are very fortunate to know him and associate with him and listening to his discourses, and especially for Sivapadam songs.
That's really beautiful. I think, as you said, it's really important, in these times or this generation to know about all these things, which actually no one has time to tell. So he's doing a great job, and you're also doing a great job. So when did you start with the, Sivapadam, and can you tell us the vision and more about it?
The Sivapadam, see, basically we came to know our uncle, like really introduced Dr. Shanmukh Sarma garu, and that was in 2009. and we were listening to his discourses. That time I was not really into, I mean, means like I was you know, that life is career important and all. But now we started listening to this, we really connected to that. And slowly we came to know about this Sivapadam songs. And 2015, somehow I came and I'm listening to all these songs. I was started imagining the dances in a different forms. Okay, and then what happened is I started, and then one day we thought I spoke to some dancers, and they all showed very interest to perform these Sivapadam songs. That's how we started, and we can see the divinity and clarity in each Sivapadam. And I enjoyed. And then I thought, why can't everyone enjoy these songs? Then I spoke to some people and I spoke to some teachers, and some of them said, it's really good. We really want to perform and do these shows, Sivapadam shows. And then they came forward. Interestingly, none of them are, 80% of them are not Telugu people. These songs are in Telugu and Sanskrit. That's what I think. The vision is like oneness of God in diversity of expression. That's what the language is. Even though the language is different, the bhavam and bhakti shows, and that's what I think attracted all these different language people. And even if you see Pragya, she doesn't know Telugu at all, but she connected very fast for all these songs, and especially her daughter, she's in 11th grade, and she is very interested to perform Sivapadams, and she came to Cambodia government invited us because we are bringing all classical dances on one stage. That is the uniqueness of Sivapadam. And and also we encourage all young children and all gurus to give the different platform. And like I said, we want to bring oneness of God, and part of it we started this Sivapadam. That is really my fortunate to connect Sivapadam songs. And the vision is like to introduce these songs because I am enjoying. I know a lot of them are enjoying. Why can't everyone know about this? That's why we want to do it, these Sivapadam programs globally, and it is happening by Shiva's grace. We know that God has to driven. Some forces has to be there, even though the human thinks we want to do it and we have all aspirations, but God, we have to have God's help to do a lot of things. And I know that is there with us, gurus and God's blessings are there always when we do all things. And Sivapadam is very unique one to bring different Indian classical forms on one stage, and that's how we started. Even in New York Consulate General, they are very impressed to see all these Kathak, Odissi and all. They invited us to perform in April, but because of this pandemic, we could not do all this. And that is what we want to bring, oneness of God in diversity of expressions with Sivapadam. That is what our vision. And we encourage all dancers and youngsters to give the story of our epics and Shiva and everything, because that's how they connect a lot. These children, if I ask them to sit and listen all our Ramayanas, epics, I don't think they are ready to take it. We have to come to their language and teach all this. That's what I experienced. I know, I'm sure Pragya also, she's a dancer and she is a teacher for a lot of young children. And that's what, in any form, Sivapadam or Krishna Sadam, anything, when we give that meaning of that, why we are doing, what it is, and everything, even God, even if you take Hanuman, And Shiva, there are like lot of times it shows the confidence and how to achieve our goals. Everyone says if you have a goal, then you have to have confidence. All these stories, all Sivapadam songs, any song, the spiritual ones, that's what they teach. And Sivapadam is to take the next generation with their language, with their culture. That's what our vision is.
That's a beautiful vision, and I hope you be successful in this for many years to come. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So coming to Pragya ji, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
So tell us, when did you associate with them, and please tell us more. How do you feel about it?
I first came to know about it in 2019, which is just last year, and in July. So I haven't completed 1 year yet to be with them. First, I was told about it by one of my adult students who is happened to be a Bharatanatyam teacher as well. So she told me, and she said that there is something going on like this, Sivapadam. The name is like this, and will you be able to, or will you be interested to join it, Didi? So I somehow found it very interesting at that time, because I have never worked before with such kind of group where I will actually get exposed to all kinds of dancers, like dance forms. So I said yes. But initially, definitely, I will say that I was very not sure about it, that how it is going to go and all. As Vaniji is saying that, it is, the language was really new for me. It's not that I'm Indian, so definitely I know Telugu language, but I have never worked on it or never tried to understand the songs, because I never had to. So here, after these many years, when it came to me, I was like, can I do this? I mean, how will I be able to connect myself, then connect my students? And as she was saying that my daughter, how I connect the new generation with it, even if we do it, how we connect them. So it was a big challenge for me. And I said that, okay, let me take the challenge and go with it. But I am very fortunate to be with this team, because as soon as I entered, there is a positive vibe which I felt, and I'm very grateful to all my fellow dancers and to Vaniji also, because they are the big support system, which I felt that I have entered in a support system where we are supporting each other, each other's culture, each other's understanding, each other's choreography. We embrace each other's students and trying to let them understand, like, what does it mean. So wherever my shortcoming were, those were taken by other teachers and saying that, okay, we got this one. We can actually relate this one and let them know what is happening. So because for the choreographical part, it is very important for everybody to know what is the meaning of the song, how it goes, each word by word, not only like a summary of it or something. And also the same way, when the performers are performing, the students or I am, it's very important for us also, because we have to express that through our dance. So I was very happy with the whole thing, because it just, I would say it is in the bigger community, it is a tight community of dancers where we came together. And whenever I think about like unity in diversity, I can think about Sivapadam. That is what we are doing, that is what we are supporting through our music and through our culture.
That's really beautiful. Yeah, it looks like you're very happy doing it. Yeah. So Pragya ji, do you think, because Kathak is a North Indian kind of, more of North Indian dance we see, or the songs are in Hindi, and as you said, it's a Telugu, totally Telugu song. So do you think it has brought a new angle to Kathak?
Yes, it did. It definitely did. And let me tell you, the Sivapadam songs are actually in Telugu and in Sanskrit. So wherever I experience the Sanskrit part, definitely in Kathak also we have Sanskrit. We do our stotram, our stutis, those are in Sanskrit. So that part I kind of find that, okay, it's a little easy for me to relate. Where it is coming to Telugu song, or to the Carnatic Sangeet, that was the part which was it was new for me to connect with that. And if you say that, did it change the approach of Kathak? No, it did not. I stayed very much in the style, in my style. What it did was it broadened up my thought, it broadened up the poses. By doing this one, I started understanding the other dances better, even if I did masters or whatever I did in past. But it was a practical field for me where I actually got connected with the other forms. I started understanding them and bend Kathak accordingly. I'm not saying that I left the base of the Kathak or touched any of poses of the Kathak, but then I found a big similarity in Kathak and in the other dance forms, which I started bending myself towards that to collaborate with them. So that's a change. That's a change which I did, and I'm very happy that I did that. Suppose for an example, like when we take a Telugu song and we are just doing Kathak on that. So we just find out the Kathak poses and we find out the meaning and we do that. But here in Sivapadam, we also do lot of Jugalbandis. So as soon as this Jugalbandi word is coming, that means you are getting connected with another classical dance form, another form which you might not be familiar with. At that time, you have to find it out what you have in your dance which exactly connects with that, because you are connecting as two characters into one. Even though it is different, we have to show it like we are still like together and we are supporting each other. So that's a big change I had while performing or while choreographing, and it is beautiful. It is a beautiful experience. Yes. With the change also, it is a beautiful thing to change.
That's really nice. But as you said, Jugalbandi, when it happens, was it challenging to work with the other dance forms and all that?
Yes, it is a challenge. It is. I would never say that it is very easy, because Kathak to Kathak is a different understanding. But Kathak to Kuchipudi, Kathak to Bharatanatyam, Kathak to Andhra Kathak to Odissi, these are all different aspects, and all because all different dances have their own different presentation. And to connect with them, it's like in a small buckets which I have to connect to make a big thought process out of that. So yes, it was challenging. But again, I would just go back to the same thing, and I would say, which I was talking about our team. And now I can see that Vaniji has come up with even the broader team, which is that from many of the countries they're coming together. That one thing I always found out, that we had a very good support system. We always work in a good support system. Whoever has been working in the Sivapadam, or I would expect that whoever will come new to come to the Sivapadam, there is one thing in their mind should be there, that we are united. We are not diverse. Music connects us, and that is where we are together. So that support system, if we give to each other, which I also got, it's a beautiful thing. And in that way, the music was challenging for me to understanding part and all. But no, while I was choreographing, I had many help, whoever understands the music from them or the words from them, that hey Pragya, it is happening like this, so let's do it. So of course the dance I will think about, but the music and all, I really got a good help from my team and from Vaniji. So it was challenging, it was difficult, but we overcome it together. That's all I would say.
That's really nice. I mean, a team effort will always show up, the team spirit is
It
always.
does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So coming to Vaniji, I mean, as Pragya ji said, that so many countries have been included. So how many countries, and did it already happen before, or is it the first time?
This is the first time, Bhavana ji, and like Pragya mentioned, we are doing with only different state. I mean, in the Indian language, different state people and different language people. Now we are going to different countries and different country people. I mean, now this time Russians are performing. They came forward, listen to the Sivapadam songs. That's what, like Pragya said, the song has some magic. That's all I can say. Because when I organize these things in Singapore and the other, countries, even though they are Indian dancers, I call them, I talk to them, and I send few Sivapadam songs. And then they love it, and whoever responded, they are in it, and they are very, they try to understand even though they are non-Telugu people, and they're ready to perform these songs. And they don't know me until I met on the program. Until then, we talk over the phone, I give the meaning, and that's how, I don't know, the connection is happening with the Sivapadam song. Now we are dealing with 7 countries. And interestingly, all teachers are very positive attitude. Now you know what is world is going through. This COVID pandemic. And still, look at Pragya, how happy she is. And we are going through so much, but still they're ready to perform and these songs. And they asked for, I said, don't take risk. But still they said, okay, yeah, we will do it. That's how it came. And the 7 countries are performing Sivapadam. The Sivapadam song, it is on August 16th, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Timing, and 7 a.m. Pacific time, and different timings. This is going to be interesting. And one more interesting thing is, the author himself is going to give the narration for the songs.
Wow.
Yeah, and see, we have seen like Annamaya songs in Tyagaraja and Ramadas, but I don't know it happened like this, but we are very fortunate to listen about the songs, author himself, Dr. Chemistry, Dr. Samavedam Shanmukh Garu. That is one uniqueness of this Sivapadam program, and all dancers are incredible, and really working with them gives us pleasure. And I'm talking to UK teacher and Australia one. They were saying, even though the world is going through so much, and listening to all these news, but we are worried about how to perform this Sivapadam song. That's why we are not like really focusing on that. We are really with positive attitude, and that's the last 2 months we are in a good mood to listening to all Sivapadam songs, and all 7 countries. We have been talking about Sivapadam songs, and talking about how to perform last 4 months. And I'm sure they're working really hard, all gurus and children. We will give our 2 hours of time for this Sunday morning, and watch them and get some divinity of Shiva.
That's really nice. Now 7 countries are getting included, and now Russians and different UK, US, all of you are coming together. So I think their own friends and family who are not from India are also going to watch it, and love it more. And also from India, I am sure many people will be watching. So can you tell us more about the future plans in about Sivapadam? Anything?
Actually, like I mentioned, we want to take it globally, and we have a nice team. Now we have a bigger team, and everybody is asking, all of us, we will perform in each country in every 6 months. See, everybody is getting really inspired and talking about Vaniji. Let's do it, start with Australia. You all come to Australia. We will perform Sivapadam there. And Russia, they are saying, and China, they are saying, oh, come to Russia, all of you. We will do Sivapadam show here. And that's the plan. I don't know, but with the Guru's blessings and Shiva's blessings, we never thought we are going to do it with 7 countries in this situation, but it is happening. Similarly, we might do that also. And we want to give that whatever we are enjoying, we want to give it to everyone with those Sivapadam songs, the essence of Sivapadam songs.
Yeah, that is really nice. So thank you for joining us on the show and telling us a little bit about August 16th, the international dance performance. But yes, we are not going to reveal everything because we want you to come on August 16th and witness it yourself, how beautiful the dance performances will be all over the world. So please join on August 16th on Scube TV also. We'll be doing it and also bless them with your viewership. And I wish you all successful success, Vaniji and Pragya ji and all the team from Scube TV.
Thank you,
Thank
Bhavana,
you.
and please join on 16th morning PST, 7 a.m. PST. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So
Thank
viewers,
you.
thank you Pragya
Thank you
ji.
for having us.
Thank you, Pragya.
So thank you everyone, and viewers, that's all for today. Keep watching Scube TV.